Reddit. I'm pretty sure it's live as well. So I'll say, maybe we'll say it twice, but I'll say it right now. Indeed. And greetings unto you, beloved and holy friend. Thank you for joining me. It's a cold day. There's a fire brewing in the background. We're gonna talk about technology. Oh yeah. I'm looking forward to being here. I'm back in a second. There we go. Another day, another moment of me wanting to make only one trip, and then I inadvertently dropped things. Nothing broke though. Thank you, friend, for joining me again. What a day! What a day! I feel pretty good today, actually. I feel nice and strong. I exercised. I think I did more exercise today than I've done ever? Can I say ever? I don't know if I want to say ever. But yeah. It's one of those days, you know, where we can just push. And then we are like, huh, look at that, there's more push left. And then we push even deeper. And then we're like, oh, look at that, there's more push left. And then we go even deeper. And we can just keep going. Goodness. There we go. I'm sorry if I'm a little bit distracted. Get myself wrapped in a blanket. Thank you, friend, for joining me. Today I want to talk about technology. You know, I had an amazing time meditating last night. The electricity was off, so I went outside, took my bong with me. For the first time yesterday, I smoked. And it was like pitch black, pretty much pitch black. There was no moon even in the sky. Sat down, stacked the bong, smoked the bong, and then directly from there just went into a meditation. Again, just noticed my breath. And again, you know, as I was gaining more and more depth in the breath, as I was diving deeper into the focus of breath, this space opened up to me again. And I don't know what that space is. I kind of just think of it as imagination. You know, let's just call it imagination for now. So that imaginative space opens up, and the first thing that I'm seeing is myself sitting and instantaneously being like zoomed out from that spot. Sorry for all of the wind noise, if there is any. Probably. Nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. So I'm sitting on Earth, and it kind of like zooms out, and it shows me the Earth as a little marble in my field of vision. And I'm like, huh, neat. And the next thing that I notice is the Earth almost being a part of some sort of manufacturing line, you know, where the Earth that I was just on, the instance of Earth, if you will, that I was just on, was somehow encapsulated within that little sphere of the Earth. Almost like a picture. You know, imagine if you could take a picture, but instead of taking a picture, you just take the entire planet, you know. Have you reached nirvana yet? I'm still trying, friend. Cheryl, I'm actively trying. I'm actively trying, dude. Anyway, so I see this earth, you know, and again, it's like an instance of the earth. So us right now, with what it is we're doing, with how it is we're feeling, everything that is earth right now almost gets taken as a picture. But instead of it just being a picture, it like duplicates another version of it. I'm butchering it already. I don't know, like, Melt, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm sorry. So anyway, that is not exactly important, but instead of just thinking of it as the earth being taken, it was like an instance of the earth being taken, and there were always instances of earth being taken. It was like every single instance, every single moment contributes an instance, contributes a moment of earthness, if that makes any sense. Okay? Kind of like pretext. And I'm like, damn, that's kind of interesting, you know, kind of thinking, trying to articulate to myself what it is I'm seeing in that moment. And then I start to follow this line, you know, as this line is kind of going through this intergalactic machine, you know, that processes instances of planet Earth. And I start following this line kind of in the direction that it's going. And I find myself in like a tunnel, a black hole, a wormhole. But this wormhole, tunnel, black hole is filled with technology that is somehow manipulating this Earth instance, you know. And I watch as this little Earth instance goes through this machine and becomes something else, almost like again another. It dropped. No, don't say that. I'm. Is it back? Can you see me? Is it back? Do let me know. Oh man. Like, I don't know if the wind is helping with the Wi-Fi right now. There's a lot of wind everywhere. It's back. Okay, amazing. I Did you miss the story I was telling? Because you need kind of like full context in order to understand. I'll give you the rundown. So I meditate. I see the earth as an instance. I see multiple earths as instances. And then I'm following these instances of earth. And I kind of focus on this version of the earth that we are in right now, if that makes any sense. And I go through this tunnel, wormhole, kind of like a trip. It literally felt like a whole trip that I was going into with the earth. And as the earth goes through this trip, there are these machines that are like building on top of it. You know, like the earth was like the base ingredient for the thing that it's going to become. And the thing that it starts to become is this piece of technology that is still a sphere, but it has like a coating over it first. And then around that coating are like these little plates that are like gyrating around it. And then another layer of more plates with a little bit more spacing gyrating between it as well. And it's almost like the middle earth is the fundamental piece, and then these other external pieces are balanced in one way or another, flowing in one way or another because of that centerpiece. And I almost come out of this wormhole, out of this machine, out of this piece of technology that transforms the earth, uses the base material that is the earth, and I find myself in this environment where there are there's like a blanket, if you will, you know, like a grid of nets. Line, 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 line. And every single place where that line crosses, one of these nodes go, one of these pieces of technology, one of these earths goes and becomes a part of these, you know, larger nodes. But in that moment, I kind of have this question in me, slash feeling in me, slash want to understand what it is I'm noticing. And it's like that whole vision splits into two instances, where in the one instance, it shows me again this piece of earth, this piece of technology that was corrupted, that was evil, that was separated. And the way that it kind of deals with that information is in a destructive manner, where just looking at that little piece of balancing technology, you can notice that there's something wrong with it. It was destructive. It was like kind of like jittery, ripping literally space-time around it into shreds, you know, as it was trying to self-correct. It was just like cutting into reality, and I was like, huh. And then you see this broken piece of earth, broken piece of technology, if you will, merging with this infinite, you know, kind of like carpet of instances of earth, if you will. And as soon as it merges, this corrupt piece of earth, as soon as it merges with this carpet, the entire thing rips itself apart, like completely to shreds. It's just like pandemonium instantaneously as soon as it bonds with that entire grid. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I want that. And upon almost like saying that, it shows me a second instance where, in my opinion, either maybe it could be slash is this version of the Earth. It takes that version of the Earth again, through that whole process. But instead of being corrupted, instead of being broken, it shows me this piece of technology being so perfectly balanced that it like puts off this white glow, like this energy field is coming off of it. And then again, as it joins with this larger network, instead of ripping it apart this time, it turns every single one of them on around it as well. So that glow, that being so beautifully balanced that it was literally outputting light, got seen, got felt, got shared with all of the other nodes, and it just like lit up the entire field of vision that I was seeing. I probably butchered this little vision, the story, but the message that came through to me in that moment is, one, the importance of every single one of us when it comes to Earth as an instance. That in this moment, there is an instance of Earth. In the same way you can have instances of a program running on a computer, we're running an instance of Earth right now. And every single one of us are nodes on this instance of Earth. We're contributing, we're changing things, we're saying things, feeling things, thinking things, and all of this is contributing to this instance that is Earth. And to want, if you will, I don't know if we can just do it, but to want for this instance of Earth to be as good, as balanced, as beautiful as possible. Thinking of it as contributing to a larger piece of technology. And then ultimately coming back to the fact that you are technically the best piece of tech that this planet has. And that we're heading into a future where we're going to build on this tech. Biomics, right? That's what it's called? Biomics is the next big thing, friends. We're going to build on the machine, on the technology that is you. Going from now on, we're building on the technology that is us. We always are. There's always things feeding into things, feeding into things, feeding into things, and we're feeding into something larger than ourselves. And something larger than ourselves is feeding into us. Technology. It's all technology. Like literally everything. At least in this realm of existence, I think so. Where to be is technical. And ultimate awareness had to be technically correct in order to be as it is right now. Good morning to you, Gabri-goo. Thank you for joining me. I see Shitake joining us as well. It's nice to have you, friend. Cheryl, nice to see you too, friend. I don't know if you're still here, but love to you nonetheless. Hey, Beansy and Rambler, how are ya? Thank you for the love, Gab. Tired but thriving. How about you? Melty, did you see that during meditation or breath work? It was during meditation. It was during meditation, Maxine. I took a bong rip and then I meditated. I didn't do proper breath work. I was just breathing calmly in the moment. And it opened that vision to me. Basically, like it doesn't have any more importance other than the image slash message that I was trying to communicate to myself in that moment of our Earth being a part of something larger than just Earthness, just a little ball of mud surrounding a star. That there is a technological aspect to Earth and to our instance of Earth and to the roles we play as Earthlings. That there is something great afoot, to say it in so many ways. You are the thing that is great on your feet. Same, really. Was up past my bedtime playing music with friends. God, that does sound like a nice time though. Do tell. Did you smack some marijuana? I do remember you telling me that you smoke weed occasionally when you're playing music with friends. But then because you only smoke when you're doing music with friends, you get galaxy blazed. So 1, did you smoke? 2, if you did smoke, did you get galaxy blazed? 3, what was that like? either way. Thank you for saying love on the YouTube as well. Amanda is joining us today. Again, love to you, Shannon and Nana. Joy V joining us as well. I tuned in too late to understand what Melt is talking about. Talking about technology, dude. Like the rundown is I had a meditation. Vision. I like the word vision because technically it is a vision, but I like the word vision has so much stigma attached to it. I had a vision of Earth being a piece of technology, or at least this instance of Earth, every instance of Earth being a piece of technology that contributes to a larger network of balancing systems. And not only is every single one of them necessary, but every single one of them can destroy everything if it's not perfectly balanced. And realizing that balance through ourselves, that technically we are, that with all of the bullshit that's happening in our world and all of the good that is also happening in our world, that there is a certain sense of balance that is met within that. And to just try and pivot, really try and pivot. So if we're going to still be destructive human beings with a desire to war, if you will, to do so within the virtual realms, to do so within games instead of to kill other people. I believe, and this is maybe naive, but I believe that the universe doesn't really care. The universe will still be balanced even if you get to do the other sides, the separation sides in computation, because technically it all is computation. It's all technology. I don't know if this thing is. I'm trying to give you what I have in my brain, and my brain is like, I don't even know what I have, dude. How am I supposed to give it to someone else? Living the dream, God. Thank you. I'm happy to hear that, Rambler. It's so nice to see you here, friend. How are you feeling otherwise? How's life been treating you? Has something come up for you as of late? Sorry if I'm distracted by the burps. Intron Hamilton, hey to you again, friend. It's been a while. Yes. So yes, he did smoke. Yes, he got Galaxy Blazed. And 3, it was fun though. I want to create more elaborate music than my friends are capable of. So it was just kind of noisy. Well, Gab, you're still growing fractals, dude. You're still growing fractals, man. Like, I'm really curious to see how this space is going to start creating when we all have AI assistants. I had this as an idea yesterday as well of Assy. We're going to, as a collective, like I have a bunch of friends in programming as well, fortunately, so this is definitely going to happen. But eventually, we're all going to have AI assistants. And those AI assistants would potentially be sold as products as well. And one of the products I would like to design is Assy, the artificial intelligence, the assistant, the artificial intelligence assistant, as in Assy, as in assistant, right? As in AI, as in artificially super sophisticated intelligence. And then in that way, as you mentioned, as you want to make more complex or elaborate music, you can kind of explain to this thing, an AI that has access to everything, right? Like your AI, your assistant, won't just have access to the information that it is you're looking for, but it will have access to all of information. Are you fried, homie? No, not really. I'm gonna smoke some weed right now, but I'm feeling pretty raw. Yes, I am raw right now. Uncooked, unfried. Thank you for asking though, friend. So yeah, artificial, super sophisticated intelligence. Literally, oh yeah, that's the point I was trying to make. So, for instance, you want to make music with your Assy, and I know Assy, there's an ass in it. I intentionally. It's gonna be kind of like be lighthearted as well. Every single one of us will have our own Assy. It could be embarrassing to let people see your Assy. Like it's a whole trip to me. Like I had a bunch of time to think about this last night. Anyway, so as we kind of have one of these assistants for ourselves, not only will this assistant be a thing that has access to information, but the information that you want to create, for example, for instance, I want to create music, it will have all music. that humanity has ever created as a database to pull from. And then from that place, you get to create something. So you will still be the creative node within that, but you will have all of the paint. You will have all of the information to paint with, and you'll be able to make some wacky shit because of that. For me, it's art, art and videos and basically entertainment. Visual entertainment is what I would like to make with my ass. And I know a bunch of you friends would like to do stuff like that as well. But music is gonna be wacky, dude. I don't know if I am making any sense at all. I don't really try to sometimes. Maybe I should start to. Guitar, main, bass, drums, piano. You do all of those? Do. Comedy goo. What? Howdy, good day. Counting bot is now active in Haywire Hill Discord. Counting bot. I mean, I can infer information and be like, what does the bot do? Does it count? Uncle Becky is like, yes. Yes, Melt, it counts. But what does it count, Uncle Becky? What exactly does it count? What are we counting towards? What are we counting for? The reason I'm asking all these questions is because as soon as you start to count, it becomes toxic because you can count into infinity, So what is it we're counting? And is it going to be beneficial? Is it going to serve us to try and count to the infinity of whatever it is we're counting? I've heard that Gaia has her own life force. Oh, I believe so. Consciousness. Is that what you're referring to about her technology? And light and dark being balanced on Earth? Yes. Exactly that, Maxine. Exactly that, friend. Like to the T. And I'm curious. I'm curious as to this feeling I had. Like it was just so visual, so clear, as an imagination, as a vision. It felt like it was real, for whatever that word means. If anything is real, if anything is not real. I was not blessed musically. That's fascinating that you understand the language of music and can apply it to so many instruments. He's an absolute gangster. I'd love to make art every day for the rest of my life. Maxine, and I shared this with my dad today as well, where we were talking about finances and the fact that I'm doing certifications right now in like digital marketing and stuff like that, because over the next 11 years I want to be wealthy enough to free this entire community, in a way where every single one of you friends are creatives. Like I've noticed this about all of you friends, and to have enough abundance to actually allow you to do what it is you want to do, to be able to employ you as yourself. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't know if it's a efficient business model, but that's my plan. I want to employ all of you friends as yourself, pay you to be you, and then you as much as you can, so that this world can have more of that. I may not have been blessed, but I have been tenacious. There we go. Suddenly, the tenacious D vibes come through me. Trying hard to learn and understand since I was 11. That's how you do it, Gav. That is how you do it, dude. It's not just like, oh, look, I'm Forrest. No. August Gump? No. No, 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 no. What's that movie of the little kid that is like a boy genius of music? You know what I'm talking about. I've already said it. No, it's not Ernest. Here we go. I'm gonna read some of the YouTube comments quickly, just popping in my mind. As I was running around yesterday, Shanners, thank you for the love, Jovan. That's so funny because the last couple of days I've had this feeling and I miss you. Don't know why. Love you, show. Song. It's just, I believe at least, souls yearning to connect with one another. Have you actually had a direct conversation, Shan? How are you? Lolo, it's nice to have you here too. How's it going on day 596? It's going well. There's a forest fire burning behind me, like it did almost last year around this time as well. Tends to be this way around this time. We have people that believe in order for the gods to send rain, you have to burn everything down. So without fail, every single year people burn our farm down. It's like a joke at this point to me, straight up a joke. All right, Lolo, feeling calm and present. Thank you for asking. How are you, friend? Thank you for the love, Shan. I'm happy to hear you're feeling good. Would love to be able to be in that state of mind with you right now, Shan. I'm getting ready for a team building. Headed to the lake this afternoon with co-workers to go kayak and paddleboard. What? That sounds amazing, Lolo. I hope it's amazing as it sounds, friend. Like being able to paddleboard, that sounds like a vibe. The fact that you have to do it with coworkers is the part that I'm hoping that part of it stays amazing. I don't think the paddleboarding cannot be amazing, but I hope your coworkers are lovely to be with as well, friend. I have help from my flower remedies that sound like fun, though, Lolo. I hope you have a beautiful time. Thank you for that. Ernest, love to you. August Rush, there we go. That's the one I was thinking about. Thank you, Shan. Is it the Little Man Tate? No, it's not the Little Man Tate. Shannon had it. August Rush. August Rush. That movie touched me as a kid as well. I really resonated with little August. I kind of felt like I understood what he was going through. It's a little... I don't know what this thing is. But he looks like a wasp. Has little wasp wings. He's cleaning his little antennae, he's cleaning his legs. He's really taking his time. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, let me finish these quickly. Time is a canvas. Art is what we do with it. I love that. Isaac is here too. We're just talking about you yesterday, Brother. So much love to you, man. You've been missed. How was the honeymoon, dude? Ernest says, my friend would like to join this chat, but is a bit hesitant because of someone. What do I tell him? Is hesitant because of someone? I don't know, friend. Like, Ernest, weirdly enough, I feel the people that want to join this space just do. Like, there's nothing that can stop you. So, like, if anything, that's what I would like to communicate to him is like, do you want this? If yes, then have it. If no, then you don't need it. You're not going to be any less if you don't have it. You're not going to be any more if you do. It's just going to be what you make of it in any moment. Like, I'm curious about the context of not being able to come here because of someone else. That kind of plays with my mind. But other than that, just tell your friend that this is a loving space, dude. I don't really expect anything of you friends, fortunately. So I hope your friend knows that. He can just lurk. Doesn't even have to say something if he doesn't want to. Whoa, Lolo. And tell me, Ernest, I've been thinking about you a lot, friend. How's your family doing? Or the disintegration thereof. I don't know how to words, dude. I'm thinking about you. I'm sending you love. Do let me know, friend, how you're dealing. How's your heart feeling? Whoa, Lolo. Take me with you. I thought you were like, I felt like it was Jovan sending Lolo's words to me for a second. Sounds like something you would be super into, Jovan. Honeymoon was transformative. Everything. Yo. I want to take a second just to reread that word. Everything I could have ever needed. Damn. Dude, I learned a lot. I loved a lot. I communed with the divine light of the desert, and I will hold those memories dear forever. They will be there, dude. As an instance within Earth. It never goes away. It will be there forever. All of that beauty, all of that wisdom, all of that insight, all of that feeling is there forever now, dude. Thank you for allowing yourself to be so deep. I appreciate you, Brother Bear. This space is open to everyone. That it is. I disagree. I'm totally more because I tune in. Joy Vive. You are everything, friend. If this space helps you be more of that everything, it's still you being everything. And even a fraction of everything is still everything. So yes, But actually, no. But actually, yes. But no. But yes. Yes? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying. I just want you to remember that you're the one in power. I'm just like a bird making sounds, you know? And one person can be like, shut the fuck up, bird. Another person can be like, oh, listen to how beautiful that bird song is. And it's you. You're the one that likes the bird song. Got to spend time in a Buddhist stumpa. I don't know if I'm reading that correctly. Stampa? Stampa. Stump is our word for push. You know, like you stump someone. So I don't know if it's the same. I could have that wrong. Where we got to meditate, manifest, and pray, hiked to views I can hardly believe if my eyes have ever seen. I wish I could just upload the experience to you, friends. Careful what you wish for. Isaac, I mean, we've been wishing for this for a while now. Eventually, you'll be able to, dude. You'll just be able to share that awe, that depth, that that feeling. You know, you can't words it, but I understand what you're trying to communicate, friend. Thank you for letting us tune into that. Bought some beautiful art, some wonderfully connected crystals, and my tea set up even knitted out. Got my tea set up even knitted out. Excited to carry the energies with me. Sedona is a magically divine and holy place, the most connected to the divine I've ever been. I have some theories as to why, but there's something magical about the area. I mean, I don't know if you had a conversation with Brother Ryan about Sedona, but Ryan would be like, yes, I agree. Sedona has some sort of power, dude. I'm looking forward to going there. Apparently there is like new energy or something like that. Isaac blissed out enough for 11 lifetimes. Not only for 11 lifetimes, but Isaac blissed out at the point where he brought the entire earth into more balance, into more love, shining a little bit brighter. Thank you for contributing to the ultimate technology that is us. Brother Isaac, with you, Joy Vive, we are more. With the deliberate decision to connect with the whole. Yes, so committed to y'all. A committee to you too, Jovan. So committee. The committee is. Also, recreational weed. That does help. Look at this man's. I am in Spain without the S, but the wisdom teeth were not that bad. There we go, Lane. Lane got his wisdom teeth freaking taken out of his face. You know, just imagine that. 500 years ago, people would be like, excuse me, what? Yeah, I went to a place and then they took things out of my face. And now here I am. They're like, what do you mean? Oh, you should be in the grave somewhere. Thank you, Brother Lane. I'm happy that you went through it, dude. You're gonna be in Spain for a while, man. I hope you come back home soon. So much love to you, friend. Isaac, I'm just melting over here. I'm so happy you got to have an amazing experience with your jazzy, right? Isn't it beautiful? Lane, go dentist. Lane, go dentist. I need to go dentist at some point again. I really want to go dentist. Yes, this is exactly what I need to read, telling myself I need to go dentist. I have a wisdom tooth yeeting out in this direction as well. It's not nice, but this is what I need to read in context of that. It goes, I have manifested a body in this moment, in this space, to learn and experience from it. I have manifested a body in this moment, in this space, to learn and experience from it. Yeah, see, this wind is absolutely wrecking me. It's so cold. Please, wind, please, please have mercy on me. Please, please, please. 'Twas a trip, but I don't know if it was a good one. I mean, one worth having, you know? Some people never get to experience what it's like to have their wisdom teeth removed. You did. And now you've got to have that experience and nobody ever takes it away from you. Well, that's rough, Lane. I hope you're not too uncomfortable and you heal quickly. Thank you for the love and for the healing energies. Thank you, friends. I connected with my other half in ways I never knew possible. Like, that's what I feel a honeymoon should be. You know, weirdly enough, for the longest time, I thought of a honeymoon as just a vacation that you go on with your loved one. But the fact that you could gain even more depth in your relationship on this honeymoon makes me so happy. I know there's a collection, energy vortex in Sedona, I believe it's like magnetic fields converging in specific spots. There we go. I feel like that could be it. You were supposed to call me directly afterwards, Lane. Yes, see. Yes, see, Lane. Yes. I mean, Lane was probably so out of it that he couldn't. You're like, yeah, Lane, I get you, man. This wind is absolutely wrecking me. Like, I'm having a hard time today. You know what? I'm gonna smoke marijuanas for heat. Yes! Every little molecule of marijuanas will serve the function of mitochondrial upregulation. Every single one of my mitochondria is gonna be like, and then because of that, I'm going to not be cold anymore. This I manifest. I am not cold. I'm actually hot. Yo. I'm sweating right now. You'll see. I think I might just spontaneously combust. I'm sorry. There we go. We're back. I unironically feel warmer. I believe the red rocks amplify this effect. They are red due to iron buildup in the minerals, and the ground itself can be magnetized. There we go. Dude, that's actually pretty trippy. I didn't really think about it that way. So I feel that mix of the vortex amplifies our fields. We are, after all, magnetic beings ourselves, electric beings ourselves, dude. So as those magnetic fields pass over you, they induce current in your body. Anywhere there is a neuron, you know, and there's like these nerves going throughout your body. Anything that is a nerve is basically like a wire. Anything that's a wire, when magnetic fields gets put over it, it produces electricity. It produces a response. So as these freaking fields, these waves come over us, it literally induces electrical differences in our brains and in our bodies, dude. It is a therapy. Now, my personal theory as to why it feels so relevant there is due to the amount of layers of life that are concentrated there, dude. Like I've only heard parts, man. All the cliffs and the rocks are full of iron because the entire area used to be underwater. And then it went through a period of lush riverbeds and forests, tectonic plate collisions, causing the rocks to rise and change them into a desert. Many different ecosystems, quite literally layered together. You can sometimes see the layers of limestone that show those specific rocks that were just poking out of the ocean back billions of years ago. So cool. So cool that you can see that, dude. You know, it's one thing that is. You know, it's like, oh, layers. But the fact that you, as a human being, can look at something and instead of just seeing, oh, and then there's a bluish layer, and then there's like a yellowish layer, and then there's like reddish layer, and then blue layer. Like instead of it just being that, you're like, what was happening during that time? What was alive? What was breathing the same air I was breathing at that point? What was being kept down by gravity? You know, what was the ocean life like? What was the ecosystem like? Like, just, dude, I'm just melting, imagining it, dude. And to be in that moment and to see it, to look at all of those fractals opening up in the back of your head, that is the divinity of the human being. That is the divinity of the human being. The technology. That is your technology. The fact that you can see what isn't there. You can see what is not there by being it instead. Do you own a jacket or a sweater, Mel? Jacket? Sweater. Jacket. Jacket. Sweater. I'm joking. Joy V. If I do technically have I have like one jacket, and then I have like a black hoodie, but it has a bunch of holes in it, so I haven't been wearing it. I have like one blue hoodie, but I'm lazy. Don't know if I want to go and get up. I'm having too much of a good time in this space right now, and I already feel like I'm behind on comments, so I want to be as present as I possibly can be. Thank you for the encouragement, though. Should we take up a collection to get you a nice North Face puffer? I mean, if I'm gonna come to America during the winter, then maybe, Joyviv, I'll take you up on it, friend. But right now, I cannot accept that as an offer. Thank you, though. Thank you so much. We actually had a conversation yesterday around the topic of if I want to come to America, do I want to come during the winter or during the summer? And I was like, ideally during the summer because I don't have winter clothing. But we'll have to see. We'll have to see what the infinity allows. I've posted some pictures of Discord. Please, please, Isaac. Ernest. Whew, my heart hurts so much. It hurts for my family I can no longer be with. It hurts for my home I work so hard for I can no longer go to. I long for my love to feel whole again. Yo, Ernest. I can't imagine. I legit, I tried to for a second, but I can't even imagine the pain you must be going through. And even though that is the truth, that you are going through pain, it doesn't define you, dude. It isn't you. You aren't the family you were with. You aren't the home that you worked for. And you're not the love that you had outside of yourself. You know, the person outside of yourself. You're all of those things, right? Like in the grand context of in the infinity, it's literally you as your family that has separated. And the amount of pain, dude, I'm feeling with you, my friend. The only encouragement, the only strength I can try and give you in this moment is just to remember that it's not what you are. That you are the thing that is aware of all of these things, all of these illusions, all of these forms of technology. You know, technically a house is a form of technology, a relationship is a form of technology, a family is a form of technology. But you were the creator of all of these things. In this moment, in this time, in this body, you have put yourself here to experience something. And this experience you're having right now is a deep one, friend. Not many people in the world get to feel the things that you get to feel right now. And sometimes we feel that, you know, like, oh, not many people get to feel this. It's so unfair, right? But to try and switch it to this perspective of not many people would be as strong as I am. Better me than someone who's not strong enough. I see you, Ernest. I love you, friend. Please do, Isaac. On our last night, the sky absolutely put on a show. To our left, there was a golden sunset. Directly above there was a massive long storm cloud. And to the right, the cloud was blue again. The sky was blue again? That cloud, maybe the cloud was blue again. The golden sunset on the left was casting light through the cloud directly above and shooting out the light and the dark blues through the other side. I was so thankful for the beautiful goodbye. Literally, Mother Nature, the infinity, supporting you so much, putting on a display, you know, showing you are loved, Isaac. Brother Isaac, you are loved. Thank you for being here now and for allowing yourself to see this. Goodbye. Until we meet again. Ernest, dude, thank you for the love, man. Isaac, I appreciate that, dude. Thank you for sharing that beautiful goodbye with us. Ernest, I'm so sorry, friend. I know the pain you feel is visceral. I'm here, friend. Love will be back. Light will shine again. It has no choice. And you will transcend this, literally. Ernest, on the other side, you'll get to look back and understand, to see what happened, to know what needs to be different, and to not only end that, dude, but to actually look forward to it. You know, to feel the fact that this current experience you had slash experience you were allowed to have, having come to an end, instead of lamenting the end of that experience, to look forward to the experience that are yet to come, man. You're not, this is not done. You're not done, dude. There is an infinite amount of life still to experience. And all you have to do is show up for that, man. Every day. Comfy blanket alert. I need more. I need like more blankets. So much more. Melita, wish I could hug you right now. Love to you, friend. Thank you for joining me. How are you doing, Melita? How's life treating you? Ernest, I'm so sorry for the hurt you're feeling. So much love within you, friend. Thank you, dear friends, for spending some time with our beloved Ernest. We're spending time with you right now, dude. Feeling with you. Acknowledging what you're going through. As a collective believing in you. Us as yous believing in ourselves. I just turned my AC on. It's 30 plus Celsius right now. Come on, give me some of that 30 Celsius, and I'll give you some of this 5 Celsius. We'll do a little switcheroo. How about that? Was it easy for your brain to grasp? I have friends who are musically talented who tried teaching me, but it never stuck. However, I can pick up a paintbrush and pencil and instantly know. You see, I unfortunately don't get that, like too much of that. I have to try hard at everything. Now, but I do get to be good at everything as well. Unfortunately, like that's the caveat. I suck at everything unanimously, and then I have to keep trying, and then I get good at everything, you know, broadly as well. I just don't have enough time to get good at all of the things I want to be good at. Want to be an astronaut and a lawyer and a doctor and a and technically we are, right? That's why there's so many of us. I'm doing good, Mal. Thanks. I'm happy to hear that, Rambler. Always a pleasure, dude. Like, please, every single one of you friends matter so much to me. The space is open always to you. It's my 5-year hemp. It's my first year hemp farming. I've been busy this last few days battling mites and heat stress. I'm learning a lot though. So you're actually farming hemp, Rambler? Like actual hemp? Or are you growing Mary? Like, just let me know exactly, because I cannot tell you how excited I am to hear the fact that you're hemp farming. You know, I just instantly saw fractals opening up in front of my eyes. I don't know if you know, I've shared this before, probably pretty recently, but I'll share it again. It is part of my grand plan to like create a brand, you know, the Meltmore brand, selling clothes. Well, pretty much, you know, I want to do everything. So one of the things that we're definitely going to do is hemp-based clothing, full hemp-based clothing. I want to go 100%. You know, so the fact that you're growing hemp, I'm like, I want to throw so much, you know, wood on that fire right now. I think I missed a few. We were on a Jeep tour with family from London. They were talking about the massive heat wave. One girl works in a hospital, and they have no AC in the hospital. It was around 46 degrees Celsius. Yeah, you know, like England didn't build their infrastructure for the coming world. And fortunately, heat pumps do work. Thank you, technology, heat pumps. And we are, like, it's cheaper now to install sustainable energy than it is to install coal energy or fuel energy, like anything that is non-renewable. It's cheaper to do renewables now than anything else, which is pretty sick. So I'm hopeful, but yo, dude, a lot of people are going to be uncomfortable. It is absolutely An atrocity, to be completely honest. Foresight. Foresight is definitely hard to come by, I guess. So, spending some cooling air and love to all of our lovely brothers and sisters in the UK. Thank you for that. Yeah, all of this cold, just like gently breezing over the faces of our beloved brothers and sisters in the UK. I hear that it's a good time to open an AC business in the UK. There we go, literally, since no one, as the heat intensifies. Yeah, heat pumps. Heat pumps are like the new ACs. Instead of conditioning air, they pump heat. They basically do the passing of air instead of the using of certain gases. It's pretty sick. It works really well. It's the most efficient heating technology we have right now. I'm looking forward to what that's gonna do for our planet as well. Like we can cut our heating costs of our entire planet exponentially, something like 80% using heat pumps instead of what we're doing right now. No need, any case, despair, however severe, for the fact that the individual is still granted physical life indicates that the soul who rules it is not without hope. Damn. Hot diggity damn. Yo, Shannon. So I believe that's probably from the material you've been studying, right, Shan? I hope so. And Shan basically shared with me that she wants to send this book to me, and with the amount of time I have right now, it's not really in the cards. But to get it in that context, in a moment like that, Ernest, how do you feel about this, dude? No need, any case, despair. Like, you don't have to despair, basically. Don't despair, for however severe, the fact that the individual is still granted physical life indicates the soul who rules it is not without hope. However bad anything is, the fact that you're alive means that there is hope. Because you are here, you are breathing still, taking the next breath, having the next moment. Things will get better, friend. There is hope. Dude, that's beautiful. Thank you so much, Shannon. I bet what an opportunity to provide relief. Mm. Make money helping people. I had this trip, where I was like creating this skit where there was a version of me that was hypercritical, and then there was the version of me that I want to be. And I was like kind of like going through this trip of how I want to manifest abundance into the world. And then there was a critical part of myself being like, but why do you want so much? And then I answered, because then I can help people. And then it was like, yeah, but you helping people makes that there is more. And I'm like, yeah, so that I can help people. And then he said, but you're getting more. And I'm like, yeah, so that I can help people. And I got into a loop. Like, I probably did it like, I think maybe like 7 times. Yeah, but you're getting more. And I'm like, yeah, but I'm gonna help you. But you're getting more. So yeah, 100%. We're going for it. We're absolutely going for it. More and more help for the world. And if we're gonna become wealthy helping people, then I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that at all. Even if you come to the States in the summer, you may still need a jacket depending on where you visit. If you come to San Francisco, you'll need all the jackets and the scarves. I'll just wear all of my clothing. How about that? That's the most melt thing to do ever. He's doing what? He doesn't want to buy a jacket. So what is he doing? Just shows up wearing 11 shirts and 9 scarves. It's like, Mel, that's not practical, is it? Yeah, it's not. But it's gonna make for a sick piece of art. It's gonna make for the sickest piece of art. So cool piece of art. Thank you, Joy Vive. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, Dr. Egbert Bach, or Bach. His words are so beautiful. I feel them so deeply in my soul. I'm so happy that you found them, Shannon. The fact that you did means that a part of your soul resonated with that reality. It's your matrix. It's your fractal. That is a part of you. It's you. Everything you find in reality, you don't find what you want. You don't find what you look for. You find what you are. You find what you are. Keep looking, and you'll keep finding yourself. Realize that the self that you're finding can change. A fantasy world of only hope and souls does not exist. We live for ourselves, we live for others. Only when we give 100% of our hearts to someone who selfishly rips it out and crushes it can we give up all hope. Uh, Friend, that has happened to me multiple times, dude. Like multiple times. If I gave up hope every single time it happens, I'd be like dead 3 times over right now, dude. No, fam. You can't give up. Why? For what? Even if you give up, this is the joke, dude. This is the joke. Even if you give up and you die completely, in that experience, you're still going to experience everything. Even that experience you had that made you want to give up, you experienced that because you wanted to. Because you had to show yourself, oh look, oh woe is me, I'm gonna lose all hope, I'm gonna abandon all hope because my heart was ripped from my chest. dude, dude, every single time your heart gets given away, instead of realizing that your heart is the one that gives, right? Taking your heart and then placing it somewhere else with the person, instead of realizing that your heart is the one that could love that person from here there, instead of from there being ripped out of here. You see what I'm saying? You're still just the same amount of love, brother friend. It's just about finding that love that is right for you, finding the love that's compatible. uh, we die only once when forever ends. Forever doesn't end, dude. You cannot die, Ernest. That dude, this is not a challenge. It's not a joke. It really isn't, brother. I'm serious when I say this. The thing that you are, the observer, this experiencer, right? That has the story of a relationship ending, of not being able to go, not like losing the pattern that you identified with as, oh, this is my life. I go home to this family, to this place, to sleep in this bed, to take my clothing from this closet. When all of that stuff gets taken away, we can convince ourselves that we ask ourselves, who am I? If all of these things now are suddenly gone, who am I? What am I? Where have I been this whole time? You've been here, and you're gonna continue being here forever. Forever, to the point where you're eventually me, and I'm eventually you. I am you. Love is true, Ernest. Love is true, friend. You're not separate. Going to work out the physical body. Stay safe and loved, everyone. Have a good time. Thank you. Sending even more healing vibes to you, beloved Melita. Proud of you, Mel. Thank you for such an amazing paintbrush to play with. Thank you, Isaac, for seeing, friend. It's all for us. We're living in a gift we made our lover. Yo, those words. This is why we call this friend Isaac. His name is Isaac, but the words that come out of this human being's brain, is pure divinity. It's all for us. We're living in a gift we made our lover. The formless loves the form deeply and endlessly. Enjoy the gift we made ourselves. Yes. Yo, the deep love I have for you in my heart, brother Bay. Yes. Yes. Form is crazy. It's literally crazy. It doesn't make sense, and yet here it is. Nothing lasts. I want a freaking screenshot. Yes! Thank you. I want to take Isaac's. Did I just zoom into my face? That's about... Oh goodness, I'll never do that again. Nothing lasts, nothing is lost. Nothing lasts, but nothing is lost. Change is the only constant. Thank you, Melita. So much love to you, my friend. Nemoyo to the rescue. M farming for the mites that would help. Made a good crackle. What a good crackle, dude. So like first the teeth, and then the eyes. You know, goodness. Yes and no. It was taken work to learn even the basic things over many years. Sometimes, same with my art. Sometimes you forget and you have to get good all over again. My goal is to beat Melt to the wealthy part. Either way is a win-win. You freaking, you gonna challenge me to helping our entire community out of struggle? I accept your challenge. Uncle Becky, yes, dude. Please, please do it before I can, man. I would 100% want to see that happen. I want to not only see that happen from the perspective of the fact that we can help the entire community in doing so, but I want to see it happy. Yeah, I want to see myself happy in it happening because of what you'll be able to do, dude. Right? From this perspective of the reason I want to do it is to be able to empower every single one of you friends to live the life that you want to live in the creative way that you can be. And to see Uncle Becky at full potential. Imagine Uncle Becky with unlimited resources. He would literally transform the world in like a day or something. Are you wearing a pashmina or a shawl? Yeah, I'm wearing a. Hmm, technically, this is a pashmina slash shawl, but this is a blanket. The garage father. I'm cold, dude. I know this is kind of like emasculating, but I don't care. I don't care. During our sound healing, I had a wild experience. I saw this twisting of lines starting to occur, at which, at first, I thought it was a staff with snakes around it. Yet, I realized it was two bodies. These bodies were twisted around each other, with their heads at the top, and a pair of large wings sprouting out of them. Dude. Like, I don't know if you've seen it, Brother Isaac, but there's a movie on Netflix called Savannah. It's so weird. It's absurdly weird. But it made me feel things, dude. And that message you just sent made me think about Savannah. So if you want to watch a animated movie with Jazzy, try it, dude. Try it. Literally, maybe 4 seconds after I saw this, the leader, who was quiet the whole time until the end, she began to thank our angels and archangels. Dude, boy in the blue blanket. Yes, the boy in the blue blanket. I like it. Kind of sounds like I don't know if you know, but Christian's book is The Boy with the Wolf's Tail. That is what his book is going to be called. The Boy with the Wolf's Tail. So I think he would approve of that name as well. Suffering is a corrective to point out a lesson which by other means we have failed to grasp, and never can it be eradicated until that lesson is learned. Use. Shannon is like taking out the bazookas of things worth saying today, like straight up atomic bombs of things worth saying. Yo, I'm straight up goosebumping underneath this blanket, and I'm not sure if it's the cold or if it's the words. Might be both. Again, like this one needs to be taken to heart. This is something worth saying and listening to. Suffering is a corrective to point out a lesson which by other means we have failed to grasp, and never can it be eradicated until that lesson is learned. Damn! Hello, Peppy. You want to come and join me? Yeah? Oh, your feet are wet. Yeah, sure. Oh, they're so cold. Oh! Oh! It's like ice cubes. Oh, and then it penetrates, going deeper. Oh, goodness. Okay. Equilibrium. You see, Peppy. What are you, monster? So I'm putting water on the. Did you see that? Grass and wet paw prints. I'm putting water on the grass. So she was like running, running all over the wet grass and then decided to come and run over me. And it's cold, Pippi. It's cold. Like, it's bad enough, you know. Like, I was kind of having one of those moments of your significant other getting in bed with you with like ice cube feet and then pushing them against you. That was like exponentially worse than even that. I mean, at least the last time that I remembered it. Also, I freaking cried the whole time. Not in a sad or overwhelming way. My eyes were just watering. It was interesting. Just releasing, dude. Anything that shouldn't be there. Dude, thank you for sharing that. I really want to go on one of those sound healings myself. I'm looking forward to actually finding myself in that shop. Shannon spitting some fire bars tonight. Yeah, right? Just like straight up, you know, mind melting fire. Things worth saying, right? Things worth being like, yes. Difficult to learn. Haywire Hill shall ascend above the struggle and thrive more. Yes, Uncle Becky. I see it for all of us, dude. Looks like a blanket. It is. Well, glad I'm in the house. How are you, brother? I miss you, buddy. I need to Discord chat soon. I'm looking forward to it, Uncle Becky. You have my fractal, dude. You can hit me up directly. He's alive! God Nugget can't die, dude. Reading sheet music. Damn, would you say it was more difficult to learn? Reading sheet music and like that, I feel would be the most difficult part. Just tuning in, I needed this comment. Love to you, Auntie. It's nice to have you here with us. How am I 40 minutes behind? Oh goodness, I'm so sorry. Jumping Jack. I think I've been giving too much time on the YouTube today, unfortunately. I love the way the poppers stare at the sky. Right? Yuri. He's just in the zone. Like, they are just as divine as we are. You know, the same way that you're like in awe of like watching a sunset, watching the birds, watching the leaves rustle. There he is. Experience the same depth that you do. Don't hesitate nor wait for the wind to say that it's all just going to be okay. Find an oak and listen to the joke. I bet the shade won't play you for a fool. I feel you're in tune, Brother Day, but I want the view. That's why I'm willing to tolerate the wind. The spring, Samwise, love to you. 100% CBD and hemp fiber. Dude, yes. Fractals Rambler. I see even more abundance being manifested for both of us. Good day again, Samwise. So much love to you, friend. It's nice to have you here. I just noticed a message on Emma's band fundraiser. Now she wants to get back on me. Fine. Fine. Just as cold. Oh goodness. But she's probably warm, so I'm gonna like win long term. I'll commit. Yes, I'll commit to the extreme. Like, look at the amount of goosebumps I'm getting right now. Can you see that? I don't know if you can. Yes. Like, I feel like if you, yeah, I'm not gonna share the information. I just noticed the message on Emma's band fundraiser from Kling, Chopper, and Ryan. The kids were a challenge. We're in a challenge, and look at it like a board game. And she's going to love that so much. Thank you so much, Auntie, for sharing that love back. I appreciate that. Tell us about the band fundraiser if you're willing to, you know, so we can know about it as well. Now she's getting up again, you know, like she's actually trolling me right now. Yes. Like a super Peppy. Have some respect. Have some decency. You're opening my blankets. Oh, dramatic. Oh, end of the world's coming. I need to do something. I want to like figure out how I can move. I don't know how to move without being awkward. I feel like we were put here to have desires and experiences, and it's okay to have them. There's nothing wrong with wanting a better life for yourself and others. I don't think so at all. It's just the part of me that feels I've already been as gifted as I have been. You know, to have food to eat right now where other people don't have food to eat. The fact that I have food to eat feels to me sometimes like I shouldn't be asking for more. And it's difficult for me to ask for more even. But I'm trying to melt that mindset. Believe that abundance, believe that we're worthy of abundance. Shannon spitting fire bars. I love the way the popper's staring. Push-ups, broski, get it? Yeah, yeah. I was thinking about that, but I didn't want to get up and break the flow. But now I'm gonna do it. Yes, sir. That is definitely generating heat. Giving me some heat. Giving me even more heat. Okay, replacement. To you too. How are you doing, friend? Uh, Smoke some for your boy. If you insist, friend. When people manifest, I manifest with them. When I manifest, we manifest together. Love ya, friends. Thank you, Jovan. The amount of effort you put in. Ready, friends? Beans and boop. Ubi, Rambler and Jajuju. Gabdoo, Ninja Nana 2. All of you. Thank you for the love so much. Thank you, Jovan, always. Whew. Ah, yeah, I can now feel my muscles calling for oxygen. Inhale. Exhale. Pippi is barking at the wind, as she do. Everything is always in danger. Living a dead girl. Hi and good morning to you too, Fred. Thank you for joining me. I feel like I've seen you before, but I feel like it's been a while. Like it's been a while, like an actual while. How are you doing, friend? How's life been treating you? These are the kind of conversations I wish billionaires, CEOs, and business owners would be having to want to compete on who can help people the fastest and with such dedication. It's the norm. It's going to become the norm, at least. It's the norm of this space, and now we just have to make it the norm in all of space. Compete for the collective good of humanity, not to see who can screw over humanity. How about that? No, I'm gonna feed, all of the orphans. No, I'm going to provide education. No, I am going to provide housing to people who can't afford it. No, I'm going to make sure people have food to eat. Yummy, thank you for the love again, friend. Okay. The second intention. Technology, right? Acknowledging Mrs. Marijuana in a way as a form of technology as well. Yes, sirree. That is gonna do it to me. Mm. Get him, Pepper. Yo, that one kicks ass. Technology. Look down and see the delicate flower in your hands protected from the wind. Look up and see the giant hands holding you close. Close your eyes and be the wind. The universe is vocal. Technology communicates. Good! Muna YouTube. Double good. Good to you too, friend. Thank you for joining me. It's cool to have you here. Take care, dear friend. Have a wonderful weekend. We're going to need lots of vegetarians. Why not, dude? If not, why not? I'm painting, and I look down and Melt is doing push ups now. I got challenged. I am a little bit warmer now. So, the challenge was definitely a worthy one to pursue. I can only do 15. He did like 25. I did? Yes. I wasn't counting. I feel like I have a hard time counting when I'm exercising. And I feel like I'm kind of speaking from a weird perspective right now. The part of me that I think of as myself, the person, the persona, who I want to be. That part of me is only partly in control. And then the part of me that is more than just a person, more than just a human, that part of me seems to be mostly in control. And that part of me is like a joker. He's a little bit playful. So he messes with this version of myself. It's like, what was that? You know? 8? No, 12. I just kept miscounting in between. Inadvertently do much more than I think I'm doing. Hacks. How old people are you? Are you? How old people are you? I am 24, and we might have a bunch of other friends. Like they can tell you if they want to. How old are you, friend? It's nice to have you here, though. How did you find the YouTube? Like, was it by chance? If you found this space by chance, I'm being blown away, dude. It's amazing having you here. The fractals are opening. Shoo, I've lost track. Maybe a few billion years. Maybe take an infinity. Yeah, infinity. Maybe like infinity. And if you really want to push it, you go infinity. And if you don't want to actually push it that hard, you can just go infinity. Emma's band is ranked second in the big old state of Texas, and they work very hard with their directors. I'll take. Oh, so the band that I helped with as well is that band. Thank you. I'm so happy to hear that. Like the amount of joy that brings me. Thank you. The encouragement as well. Music is cool. Yes, it is. I believe that band is more a performance than it's just music, right? So freaking cool. My head that is cool didn't have it at all. Imagine what Emma's kids' school will have in the future on the. What's it, baby? What's that? What's it? What is that with this? It's literally a burb on the ground. That's all I can see that she could probably be barking at right now. It's so dramatic. Hello, UD. Hello, dude. So freaking cool. I hate that school don't have it. Well, we had music class sometimes. Music class. We didn't even have that in school. Instruments were too expensive. You can't see Yudi. He's not in frame. But I can maybe point you down a little bit. Just for a second. There we go. Mm. Shannon. Thank you, Muna. Shannon has been here with us for a while now. She makes it one of her duties. I don't know if duty is the right word. One of her expressions. There we go. I think that's a better word. One of her expressions to reach out to the friends that come into the space. You know, make sure you feel seen. We see you, friend. Thank you for joining us. Tell me of your kitty Ginger, Mel. He's been quite a character, Joy V. He's been quite a character. He got sick a few nights ago, like projectile sick. Let me say it that way. I think it's the best way to communicate the imagery, but to not give too much away. And he decided to do so like on the chairs, and then we helped him outside. We weren't angry at him. We were just like, bro, why? Are you okay? Like, what was happening, dude? Took him outside, you know, like we cleaned it, and I don't know. He's just been a very interesting character as of late. Like, just the amount of stuff that's going on right now in my space. Oh, I'm gonna Hermes plur a little bit. I'm losing my mind. Please. Please send help. Pippi, why are you barking at nothing? Like the amount of dedication. Like I feel like it would be so viscerally taxing to do that. Like you should really only do that when it's serious, right? Right? Not when there's like literally nothing. Like actually, like maybe she sees ghosts. Maybe she sees ghosts. Like ghost friend, I setteth thee free. Go. Unironically, it looks like whatever she was seeing suddenly disappeared. And now she's like barking, like, where did it go type of bark. Man, I'm the universe and its beautiful intricacies. Technology. Shout out to my homies. Joe Kozak. Shout out to Joe Kozak's homies. Joe Kozak's a straight gangster. He loves people so much that they just like, wow, this person cares about me, you know? I think I care about this person. Shout out, Joe. Love to you, friend. Popper's trying to protect you, Meld. It's serious. Yeah, I'm. I believe. I believe even more now. Weirdly enough, it's kind of making my heart race. The Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper joining us. So much love to you, friend. It's nice to have you here. Peppy just wanted you to join in the barking. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe she's doing what I'm doing. Maybe she's just speaking her mind. Maybe every bark means something else. Maybe she's like rap battling a ghost or something. Much love to you. Much love to you too, Joe. Thank you for the love, friend. So you want to see what I'm looking at? Look at these dudes. There's like a feud happening here between those black burbs and the lilac something. Come on, Jovan, I need help again, it seems. Lilac chested roller? Is it chested? Can't be lilac necked. No. Lilac face. No. Lilac burb roller. No. I think it's right. Just. Oh, thank you again. It's nice to see you here, Katie. So much love to you, friend. How are you doing, beloved friend? It's been a while. Had a cool African drum instructor in elementary school instead of a chorus. It was so good. I think we had chorus actually. I joined it for like I think one song, and I was like, nah. I'm not really proud of that, but it wasn't for me. Yeah, these burbs. Dog, just see ghosts. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. I think you might need to light a candle and chant or something to really get rid of the farm ghosts. I do actually unironically light sage, and I walk through the house and I make infinity symbols, and I'm like, love and light, 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 or love is true, love is true, love is true, love is true, love is true. And yeah, I do that in every room, but I only do that when my family isn't home because they'll lose their minds if they if they smelled sage in the house. Like that is the worst thing ever. Lilac breasted roller, thank you. Chested, breasted. Lilac breasted roller sounds better though. I get it. I get it. You see the feud? I think you might now be starting to see like what I mean when I'm talking about the feud that's going on here on the farm. Like there's some drama happening between the lilac breasted rollers and the white and black long tails. That's what I'm gonna call them. All kinds of spice. I'm gonna move the water actually. Get some more water somewhere else. I love the smell of sage, though, at least white sage, the most used, the one that's used. Yeah, exactly. I have a little bit of white sage left, and then I made myself like a, I think it's Mexican sage with like lavender and catnip. Interestingly enough, catnip is also technically a type of sage. Kind of smells like lemongrass in a way. Uncle Jack, 1111. Kind of missed the RPAN feed. Yeah, friend, it's one of those things that was an experience worth having. And I'm sure that there's gonna be an experience like that on the other side again. But now we get to have this experience, right? Like what is like having RPAN being an extremely close-knit community. Like, the only people that use our pen are the people that use our pen. You know, and it sounds like a joke right now, but that is technically how it is. We're using the technology almost privately right now. And there is a gentleness, a calmness in that as well that is worth having, at least for now. As we're going through the turbulence of change, have some stability. You know, kind of miss the Aunt B. So grateful to have had that experience. Right, Aunt B? What a beautiful one it was. Talking about some people who've had that experience. Our beloved other Bethany. There's 2 Bethanies in chat right now, and they've commented back to back. How about that? Thank you for the power. So much love to you. How are the kids, my beloved friend? Is this South Africa? This is South Africa. Yes. At least a small part of it. A very, very small part of it. We have a pretty diverse ecosystem here in South Africa as well. I look forward to showing you friends more of South Africa, but I'm very blessed to be able to show you at least this. Thank you, Les. Know that you are so much more. So much more than your body. So much more than your thoughts. So much more than the things that you've experienced, the traumas that you've endured. And that you will continue to be so much more in the future. The infinity experiencing the finite. Thank you for the love, friend. Thank you so much, Bethany, for the power and for the helpful. I appreciate your love. Your recognition. Pippi is straight up like posing right now. She's like, yes, I am model. I am Meld. It's me that is speaking telepathically to you now, as I'm gently sniffing the air, licking my lips. Oh, I love that little creature so freaking much. If you could have one organic entity animal or nor that you could communicate with, which would it be? One animal I could communicate with? Dude, unfortunately, I'm biased, and even though it's very impractical, I would want to talk to the dolphins, dude. I want to talk to the dolphins. You know, and I've never even seen a dolphin up close in person. You know, like maybe through a cage or something, or like not a cage, but yeah, basically a cage. But never in the ocean, right? So it would be super impractical as a power. But like, if you wanted to be practical, I would rather choose to be able to communicate with Pippi, because I would be able to do it every day. But dude, the conversations you're able to have with a dolphin, I think might out-travel, and that as again bias, but it might be interesting. Like, I think Pippi probably would have cool thoughts, but she'd probably just be spamming me to give her food. Most of the time, if we could communicate, she'd just be like, hey fam, how about you do that thing where you feed me anything? You know, how about you do that? And I'd be like, yeah, no, not right now. You already got food, but how about we do the food again? Where a dolphin, like, food is just everywhere in its environment, so it'll eat its fill, and maybe then you could have like leisure time, sit and chat, have a conversation. How about you, dude? Mine, okay, there we go. Mine have to be trees. Oh, that's a good answer. Maybe rocks. That could be sick, dude. That could actually be sick. And ironically, I feel like if you could talk to rocks, you would be able to get more information and you'd be able to get out of anything else. And it's ironic because with computers, we basically trick the rocks into thinking. Rabbits, of course, and I knew it. Lilac-breasted roller, thank you as well. Joy Vive. Oh goodness. I just saged our whole home and all the crystals, saying prayers and intentions for sanctuary and light. And it is so nice. Yes, they made some green tea. Then made some green tea in my fresh sanctuary. Dude, sanctuary, number 43. I'm going to trip out if we pull that card today, but I am going to shuffle some more. So there's no bias. Only the universe's message today. That sounds so refreshing, right? Is that a card box? I hear it is. Card time! Definitely card time. Peace, love, and light to all. I do my cat. Got my cats to cuddle me. He usually doesn't. Aw, dry. You were probably putting out the right energy, friend. Like, apparently, the reason cats come up to you and like rub up against you is because they can sense your aura or your energy field and they want to absorb some of that. But I've heard this is like a thing. I'm not saying that's the way it is. Could be an interpretation at most. Bethany Harley says, peace, love, and light to all. Life can be a struggle. It is a constant path to self-discovery. Changes how you look at things. Consider other views. Thank you for letting us consider yours, friend. For showing up and letting us see through your eyes. I think Dog's thoughts would be mostly one-word answers, all with exclamation points at the end. Bird, squirrel, food. Yes, yes, Joyviv. You can already read the dog's minds. Joyviv already has the superpower. Closing my eyes until the card is pulled. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way. You know, like away from myself as well. Let's see if I can shuffle these one more time. And we're gonna do it like this. And then we'll feel someone tuning in with a stop. This one? Okay. Number 17. The Diamond Mandala. Yow! Skip up, Joe! I think this one is pretty good as well, dude. I think you'll like it. Skip bop, skip boop de boop. Skip de bop boop. Skip de boop bop. Scoop de boop. Not this guy again. This guy again, and again, and then again, and then again until infinity, friend. We're never gonna stop, dude. That just gave me so much fuel. Like you have just, you know, cursed me to another infinity of showing up for love, friend. Why? Why? Why would you dare make me so strong, dude? Why? What did I do? Love you, friend. Look at that pot plant. Look at it, dude. That's the biggest pot plant ever. So much marijuana is growing on that thing right now. Y'all are still here, yay. I'm doing some welding currently. What are you welding, Brother Bear? Did the wind calm down, Melty? It did. It's kind of nice right now, actually. I'm going to read this card's definition. One more display, and I'll tell you what it says. 1-7. Diamond Mandala. Other dimensions. Ooh. Yo! Man, especially with today's topic, this is so beautiful. Whirling out from the womb of the cosmos, energy is the most basic stuff of creation. Every quark and molecule of mankind, of humankind, and of the entire universe consists of tiny packets of energy and light. I'm tripping out. I'm like, actually, this is too synchronous right now, especially with everything we've been talking about today in stream. Whew, let's go again. Whirling out from the womb of the cosmos, energy is the most basic stuff of creation. Every quark and molecule of humankind and of the entire multiverse consists of tiny packets of energy and light. The spirit, or light body, is spoken of in some ancient philosophies as the diamond soul, and is believed to be the eventual course of evolution for humanity as a whole. It is multidimensional and holographic, and could be pictured as your interdimensional passport. Meditate. Travel with this image to other dimensions, and envision bringing forth your pure diamond light. This essence is the brilliant core of you that shines in love, compassion, fulfillment, and joy. This diamond soul is within you. As you bring it forward, it will put you on a path illuminated by your own inner radiance. Employ this card to journey to dimensions so brilliant that your heart bursts open in rapture. Sit in this bliss and soak up the light. Sit with your brilliance as long as you are able, and then slowly, consciously, return to your physical body in the here and now. When you return from this meditation, you may need some time to integrate the light that you now contain. Ask to assimilate this energy in a holistic manner, as you may make use of it in the highest and best possible capacity. Know that allowing your light to shine does not mean trying to outshine others. This is the reverse meaning. We pulled it reversed. And especially, like, me and Uncle Becky were like playfully joking about this as a topic as well. Know that allowing your light to shine does not mean trying to outshine others. Know that allowing your light to shine does not mean trying to outshine others. Shine your light, friends. Your light is necessary. The universe is mostly darkness. Look at me. The universe is mostly darkness. Not only in the capacity of empty space and like small stars littered throughout that empty space, but also in the capacity that there is more mass in our galaxy than there is mass in our galaxy, right? Which means that there is this unaccounted for dark energy, dark matter, which means there's even more darkness. There's like 5 times more darkness just on a conceptual level than there is light. And within all of that darkness, you as the light, you as the thing that separates that darkness, pierces into darkness to share your light. Here now, Kayana came in at the card pull. Yeah, I needed that. We need you. We need you, Fred. We need all of you. If you're hearing these words, you are needed on planet Earth right now. We're at a critical point of evolution. You've seen it. You've definitely seen it. We cannot unsee it. The only thing that we now have to do is choose love. It's really that easy. It like there's so much complexity in the unknown and like what's gonna happen, what is there gonna be, what technology, finance, just love. All you have to do is choose love right now, in this moment, going forward. And before you know it, you're gonna find it. Love, whatever it is, in your career, in your romantic life, in your family, in your creative pursuits, in your dreams and aspirations, there will be love because you're looking for it. You're finding it as yourself, in yourself, as you give it to others, friend. Thank you dearly, dearly. Like, I want to like rip my heart out and give it to you with the amount of depth I want to give you. Respect, love. Thank you for joining me today. I'm always afraid of messing things up with just loving people. Being a friend definitely needed that too, Mel. Love you, Dry Historian. Thank you for joining us, friend. For being here to hear some words, right? And that's the thing. It was just some words, just some noises that came out of my face that my eyes pulled out of a page. Kind of makes reading sound insane, but yeah. And then you, again, pulled even more information out of the sounds that I was making. Your information, your life, your light, your diamond soul. The same diamond soul that we all share. Shining through you. This version of you being a filter for that. making it beautiful, making it beautifully yourself. Rambler, thank you, friend. Much love to you too. Shannon, damn, this is some good word sounds. Yeah, I love good word sounds. Now, speaking, Isaac, I hope it was as beautiful as you hope for it to be, Brother Bay. Thank you, Isaac. I feel it's almost like you had so much sanctuary in your space that the only thing that you could do is just acknowledge the sanctuary that is always within you. Diamond Soul, Tommy, a diamond soul, dude. You know, and it can like kind of attach to this understanding that we have of wealth, abundance as well, right? That out of all of this, everything else can melt away, and your diamond, your soul, will remain in the center of all of that. Your face makes beautiful noises then. What is happening, dude? You can't say stuff like that. Like, I'm gonna have to make it weird. Right, love to you, friend. Tommy, thank you for feeling it in your heart. Thank you, friends, for joining me today. Have the most amazing day with your friend. Goodness, I'm having a hard time wording right now. Have the most amazing day, my friends. I love you also very dearly, Melt and all of you, every single one of you, beautiful friends. If you can hear these words, if these words are hitting your consciousness right now, we're talking to you, the same I, right? When I say, I am, enter your name here, we all start from the same I. Look at your hand, same version of same self looking at hand. You know, different hand, maybe. Still hand. Even if it's an alien hand. Okay, I'm done. Thank you. Thank you for joining me, for being playful with me, for breathing the same air as me. I love you for that. Have an amazing day. Continue breathing air. Until tomorrow. Goodbye. Diamond Soul, Platinum Heart. Joy Beef, love to you, my friend. So much love. Thank you all for this gift. I pay it forward. I'll pay it, dude. Your thing. What do you mean? Oh, your presence. Just Isaac in this space. The words that Isaac shared with us in this space. His fractal. Out of the infinity of things Isaac could say, he chose that good. You know, you're giving infinity, Brother Bear. Thank you. Thank you, Joy V. Thank every single one of you for doing that. I am as we are in love. And all I am is the I that we are. Love. Love you all so much. Thank you. I'll see you again very soon. Goodbye, everyone.